One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the FIU Panthers offense will have the ball first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball
Breaks into the open. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. He'll take it himself. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Vaughn. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. The give on the inside. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end getting vertical. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. FIU pushing tempo.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Gets it out quickly. Let's take a minute here to talk a little Memphis. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Panthers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out. It's Savage. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. On the move, it's Hodges. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Memphis picking up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. He's loose on the left. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Man, what a weapon in this offense to have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it go to the end zone, and he's got it. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida Atlantic is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USF. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Jet sweep trying to turn the corner. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Hodges. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Hardy. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Fights off a defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It's a draw. Slithers into space. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. Rides the back on the option. The give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Off the play fake. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback on the keeper. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, going to the air. Big fella moving. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer. Put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on second down. They've got the screen set up. Got room at the 35. Turning on the Jets. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. On the move at the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First and 10 coming up. Trying play action. Got a man. It's Punga. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
28, Memphis, 7.
Coming out with it, it's Savage. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Memphis wants to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
Gets the back moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Hodges. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Open space at the 25. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The give out of the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Hodges. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hodges. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. He splits the uprights. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Florida Atlantic is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to USF.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Then he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Finds his man. It's Hardy. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. On 4th down, looking to pass. Slings it downfield. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Memphis picking up the tempo. They'll go with a give to the big tight end on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Motion from the back. On the option. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
They go backwards on play. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Takes the handoff. It's Sexton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sanchez. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pulls it in. It's Sanchez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. And still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. FIU will line up to punt. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time. They take over late in the half. Enough time to put together a drive. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. And they're able to get him down. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Out of the shotgun on third down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Harmon. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Catch in the middle. It's Hodges. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw it from the red zone. Bringing the heat. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack.
Brings up second down.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
With the score, Florida International 35, Memphis.
Guys, is 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
The Panthers will put it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. Just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The give on the option. Spins away from the defense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. This quarterback part of their running game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they swarm him under. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hodges. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Memphis! Fitted in the window for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Tight end now in motion. Hands it off. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Brings up second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got him downfield. Hits the afterburn. Touchdown, Panthers! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Virginia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Almost had the completion, just missed him. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Sanchez. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. To the ground with the back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to sling it on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Vaughn. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida International. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass, it's Chambers. Flushed out of the pocket. At the 35, he's got room. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his target down the middle. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
From the gun, the ground game. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finding open areas. There he goes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Vaughn. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. It'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Snaps it in the shotgun. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sanchez. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Scanning the field, it's Chambers. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
This offense has it with really good field position. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it behind the line. It's Vaughn. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Touchdown, FIU! That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Memphis, 17.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Turning it on! They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Makes the grab. It's Longo. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Dropping back, it's Chambers. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another first down. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. When you know you have a team out of class, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.